Okay guys, before we get started, I want to welcome you back to part 2 of what I would like to see in Pokemon Generation 8. And again, some of these, a good chunk of these photos do belong to me because I did personally take them. So thank you for watching. Alright guys, let's get into this. First we have Pond Pole, which is number 1, and it is going to be a water type with pretty fast speed in the water and good, not very good attack or special attack, but its defense will be pretty good. And it has 2 evolved forms. There is Fronglet and Grenfrog, as it goes through its stages. So that's what Pond Pole would evolve into. And it's based around the green tree frog, of the Australian green tree frog, as this is its starting stage of life in real life. This is what I would start with in the Pokemon world. And it would, but again, in this current stage, it would not be that strong. It would not have that good stats. So next we have Panoa, which is number 2, which would be based around the Peonius flower. It would be a pure grass type. Its stats would revolve around how well you basically train it. Depending on how well you train it, its speed would be pretty decent. It would have pretty decent special attack and physical attack. And it would have, but it would specialize in healing-based moves, like Synthesis and all those other kinds of attacks that heal. Up next is number 3, Loriclete. Loriclete would be a pure flying type, because I don't know what other type would go well with it. No, not normal. Don't say normal, because normal's not good for this. It would not be good for a Loriclete Pokemon. It really would. Its stats would be, it would have pretty good speed. Its attack and special attack would be pretty good. It would also have a medium defense. And all of its other stats would not be as good. So, there you go. Overall, its stats would be good and not so good compared to what stats. But depending on certain things for a Loriclete, it would be. And again, next we have number 4, Posmo, based around the Australian brushtail possum. It would be a normal type that would come out at night, and its stats would be quick, be medium slow, as it doesn't move that fast on the ground, but in the trees it will move pretty fast. It's biting. It would have strong jaw, so biting-based moves and fang-based moves would be really useful on this Pokemon. And its other stats, like defense and special defense, would be good, but all the rest of its stats, not as great. Up next, we got Chubat, which would be a normal electric type like Helioptile. But I also think ground electric would work for this Pokemon, as it does live underground. So I would think more of a ground electric type, like Stunfisk, because of that. But its stats would it would be a slower Pokemon. Its attack and special attack would be great. Its defense would be even better, because it would have a really hard rear end, as it does, but as in real life, it does have a bone there that protects its rear from things, but it also allows it to cave in its home and stuff to protect itself. Now we number 6, Wildekick. Wildekick is based around the Wildebeest. This would be a perfect normal type, but also a good fire type. So a normal fire type like Litleo. So its speed stat would be excellent because, again, they have to be fast in order to avoid predators in real life. So its speed stat would be good. Its attack stat would be good, as its physical attack would be pretty good, as they will live in as will to kick would live in herds to be able to protect their calves, which it would be its previous form known as Calf Beast. So there you go. And yeah. Next on our list is Jumboa, also known as a mixture of Jump and Jerboa. This one would also be a normal ground type. Its speed stat would be pretty decent, and its special attack and special defense would be pretty decent, but all other stats not as great. No, it wouldn't have that good of physical attack. It would specialize more in special attack and special defense and speed, as it is very speedy in real life, for it jumps a lot because, well, kind of like a kangaroo rat, I think. And it is a rodent, and it would be the rodent Pokemon of this generation. And it would be just a pure normal type, like I was saying, a pure normal ground type. As I was saying before, normal ground fixes. Next we have Beijudo. This would be a water fighting type, as it would be based around the beta, which is a Siamese fighting fish. It would have extensively good speed stat. Its attack stat would be good, especially good. And it would specialize in physical attack and special attack, as it would be a fighting water and fighting type, as it's based around a fighting fish. So it makes it really decent in those categories, especially speed, because of the water. Because I have a beta, and let me tell you, they are quite quick in the water. It's pretty sweet. But making sure he knows where the food is when you put it in is not so easy. But anyway, I would have give it limbs and give it more like a beta thing. Next, we have Kerking. Kerking is based around the Kerwong, which it would be a dark flying type like Murkrow. Its speed stat, medium. All of its other stats a little higher than its speed stat, kind of like Pyukumuku, but not as slow as Pyukumuku. No, Pyukumuku is so slow. At like level 90, it still is at a 9 speed, but not Kerking. Kerking will be faster than Pyukumuku, but still slow enough that, well, let's just say it's not very good at being fast. But it is good at attack, special defense, and defensive maneuvers. So it really will be a good, if you want a defensive attacker, this is the Pokemon for you. Now, number 10 is Castle Kick, based around the cassowary, as you may have guessed. It is a ground and flying type, as it will be based around a flightless bird, kind of like Doduo and Dodrio, but not a normal flying, ground flying, like what was it? I think it was Gligar, that is ground flying. So its stats would be really good in physical attack, as its kick is very dangerous in real life. So thank you for watching.